when it comes to the 4th of July holiday eating. Healthy may not be on the top of your list, but it can be. It can take a priority if you can figure out how to work some green in with that red, white, and blue. And here to show us some great ideas is the New York Times best-selling cookbook author, Jessica Seinfeld. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Now, I am really interested about this new cookbook you have here and what inspired you to put it together.
The Can't Cookbook?
Yeah.
Well, it's called The Can't Cookbook, Recipes for the Absolutely Terrified, because I know so many people who have been successful in life in all areas and all ways, but they are terrified to cook. So my husband being one of them. And so I live with my muse. I live with this person who can do anything in my book, but absolutely cannot cook. And so I created this book, which really gets people in a much calmer place. You start from a place where understanding like it's just food. You can learn this. You've done much harder things in your life than learn how to cook. Let's just set up a template where you can start from every single time, and it's been very successful.
That's
and
awesome.
I've had so much fun testing the recipes with people who had no idea how to cook, and it's just been really fun.
Well, tell me about some of these recipes.
Well, what I'm here talking about today is not the Can't Cookbook, but my partnership with Green Giant Veggie Blend-Ins, which is a product that I created based on my first and second book, where I add pureed vegetables to all of our meals at home. I don't try to take great risks with my family's eating because they just won't go for it. So I take macaroni and cheese, which they love, and I add Green Giant Veggie Blend-In butternut squash to it, or I'll add my own cauliflower. I'll take some grilled chicken legs that I marinate in apricot jam and the carrot puree. There's so many different ways to just make the foods that we eat better for us. You know, you're not gonna change your entire nutrition factor by adding, you know, vegetables into your meals a little bit at a time, but you are going to find little simple ways to, you know, cut through this crazy number that I read, which is 98% of us are not getting vegetables into enough vegetables into our bodies. And so, you know, I always drive home the point, like, eat raw vegetables, eat, you know, salad, as much dark leafy greens as you can, raw vegetables all the time. And also, if you can, just add, for me, it's these veggie blend-ins that I just throw into everything, including dessert. What I do is I take the oil out of cupcakes or cake or tons of different recipes that I have on our website, and I add in spinach puree or butternut squash puree or carrot puree, and I just, you just take out the oil, which really adds nothing except for, you know, it
just
helps
fat.
It's fat basically, and then you can just add in puree, and in my case, in these little chocolate cupcakes that are nice and mini, so you're not going to blow up from your portion size. You know, spinach puree does the trick, and you can't taste it and you can't see it, so why not make it better?
And you're finding that it really doesn't affect the recipe at all that way, huh?
No, and I've tested them all, and on our site, veggieblendins.com, or in my books, you'll find tons of recipes that make this so easy and doable. And now, you know, instead of coming home from a long day, shopping, chopping, cleaning, and cooking vegetables, and then pureeing it, you now have a shortcut, the Veggie Blend-Ins.
That's really nice, because I hate to get out that food processor if I have to. It's too much work.
Yeah, it's heavy and loud, and it's just too much work, and you may as well just, you know, cut a corner.
That's right. Now, I know that you have some kids, and of course you have a husband. Now, is everybody at your house eating like this?
Yeah, this is what we eat every night. It's great.
Wow,
yeah,
good for you.
It's been really fun. Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm going to have to try that.
Well, my kids weren't eating vegetables. I had to figure out a way to do it without nagging them and harassing them all meal long. It was really stressful, and it made mealtime just a battlefield and not fun at my house. So I just wanted to figure out a way to make it more fun.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Because I've got one really picky eater, and I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this trick on him.
Well, thank you. Good luck. I know how it feels. I know how it is.
Thanks for being with us today, Jessica. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks.
And you can pick up a copy of Jessica's latest cookbook, the I Can't Cook book, wherever you buy your favorite reads. All right, when we come back, we've got some very interesting things. You know, it's Friday. Don't move. Our team of Weekend Insiders is up with the next look at some early 4th of July festivities that you can enjoy this weekend. Y'all stick around.